Ladies and gentlemen, it is an exciting day for Wwe 2K18. Tons of news has just been dropped by a number of YouTubers who got to go out to play Wwe 2K18 and get their chance to experience some of the behind the scenes of the game and some of the new features that will be coming your way on Wwe 2K18. I was not one of them, but they had their chance to go ahead and do that, which is great for them. Now, I want to go ahead and discuss some of the new features that has been announced. I went ahead and watched DenkOps' video, so I'm going to link that in the description down below. Go and check that out if you want to hear his perspective of it. He went there and he got all the news and information, but we're going to talk about the new features that have been added and we'll go through it. So, they're branding this as the most realistic WWE game ever. So, more simulation style, not arcade style. It's going to be more what you see on TV, which I definitely think is the right call. I think going in this direction is the way to go. Now, some My Career mode and My Player features that have been announced. Now, personally, I have not really been enjoying My Career and I haven't really played much of it because it's just been pretty bad. So let's hope they fix it. Now, here's some of the things they're announced. So they're going to announce a brand new My Player based experience. So basically they're overhauling it. You can now free roam in backstage on My Career, so similar to the old SmackDown games where you can kind of go around and check things out, or the SmackDown vs Raw games, you can kind of go around. That's cool, they're bringing that back. There's a new promo engine, so they're calling it Promo Engine 2.0, so they're fixing the terrible promo engine that they had. Brand new stories as well, so there's a lot more stories coming through, and basically Career Mode will kind of have a bit of an ending. And there's storylines to play out, and there's opportunities to go ahead and play different storylines. So I guess you can actually have an authentic career rather than it just being never-ending, just playing, I guess, the same guys, the same people over and over and over. So you now will have an authentic experience, and there will be a bit of an ending to career mode. There's a new online My Player mode called Road to Glory. So it seems like they really are looking at what's been successful on NBA 2K with the My Park and things like that, the interactions that they've had with people's My Career mode players, being able to interact with people online. So they're looking at that and they're trying to implement perhaps a system where you can have your career mode player and use him online and interact with other people. So they're creating a new game mode called Road to Glory. No details announced on that yet. And also, they're improving the My Career Invasion option as well. Now, moving on from career mode, moving on to some of the other things. Create a match is back, so you can now create a match and customize a match that you want. 8-man matches are now available. First time in forever. I don't know if it's ever been done before in the old school games, but from what I understand, this is the first time that I've ever experienced an 8-man match in a WWE game, so which means you can have 8 in the ring. So when you're playing a Royal Rumble, instead of 6, now you can have 8. 4-on-4 tag team matches are now available. I don't know if we're going to have 8-man single matches. I don't know if that's maybe 8-man Money in the Bank. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but it's possible. Those things could happen. So 8 in the ring. Finally, it's, you know, we've been asking for this for years. And it's finally coming. I would have liked to have been 10. I would have liked the 5-on-5, but we'll take 8. We'll take 8. We're not going to be greedy. We'll take 8. New options have also been added to create a superstar. Some more options to customize your superstar. Create a video and Create Arena also have new options as well. So expanding on that. There's now brand new base models in Create a Superstar, so you can have a few more templates to kind of work with. Now, as well as that, Free Cam will make a return. So when you're video editing, you can basically have the camera and you can kind of pan it around the ring, and you have a lot more freedom now, I guess, when you're video editing, and you can do a lot more with it, which is great for someone like me who uses this video editor quite a lot. So that's going to be pretty handy. And you can also customize your own match types and save them for later on. So that's more to the create a match as well. Now, some other things as well. Brand new graphics engine. They basically said this is going to be NBA 2K quality. So they're trying to up their game with the graphics. Now, I'm guessing because there's no longer a PS3 or Xbox 360 version, they moved on from last gen, focusing now on current gen only. They've now been able to use more of their resources, improving these different things. Graphics is going to be one of them, so expect better graphics. Hopefully. better graphics is coming our way, because I think a lot of people are still disappointed with the graphics. Personally, I think they're fine. They could be better, yes, but I'm expecting that to be better now. NBA quality, apparently. Some other things have been added to the game. There's more skin shading, physical base rendering, real-time reflections, new lighting, new skin effects have been added. So those are the types of things that they're using to improve. New commentary team. Yes, finally, a new commentary team. Michael Cole, Byron Saxon, Corey Graves will be doing the commentary. There's new arenas, there's new chants, new ring announcer as well. JoJo is the ring announcer, so that's pretty cool. Finally, new commentary team. I think Jerry Lawler and JBL's, JBL really offered nothing in the commentary, and Jerry Lawler, well, it was just been outdated. So it's good to have a refresh and something different. I mean, Saxon's not very good, but Graves in there would be good. Multiple referees in the game, so you won't, if you watch WWE and you see a referee and go, oh, will he be in WWE 2K? No, he probably won't be, because they're not going to use real life referees because of licensing issues. So they're not really willing, or they don't feel like there's a need to, I guess, pay their referees to put them in the game. So this is going to create a generic referee, but have multiple of them that you can use. So I don't mind that. I don't mind that, but yeah, you probably would like to see the real referees in the game, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. At least we can have different variety. They're hyping this as the biggest roster of all time, talking about nearly 200 superstars in the game. Now, I don't know if that's from the base game, or if that's perhaps 150 from the base and maybe 50 DLC or 30 DLC. I don't know, but that's their plan. Nearly 200, perhaps even more than 200. But around that 200 mark is the goal at the moment. So that's really, really promising, which means I'm guessing they're going to have a lot of NXT superstars in, finally. Universe mode. Not a lot of changes to Universe mode to really say, but they have kind of changed the template of Universe mode to match the brand split. So now it's obviously Raw and SmackDown. So they're kind of going with that theme, and there will not be a draft. No draft. So you cannot draft your rosters. You'll have to try and customize it your own way, but you won't be able to go into Universe mode and start things off with a draft. So you'll have to edit the rosters yourself. But yeah, so that's disappointing. I think a lot of people would have liked the draft. I think that's a good feature to have, and I don't think it would have been that difficult to do, but for whatever reason, they didn't go with it. So Universe mode is confirmed to still be in the game. I think some people may have been expecting maybe GM mode or something like that. No news on GM mode or anything like that. I doubt that we'll see it, but yes, so Universe mode still in the game, but probably not a lot of new features to it. What they will be doing, though, is kind of adding in some story features and kind of improving that as well. A few gameplay things. You can now pick up and carry your opponent around the ring. So when you're trying to move your opponent around the ring to where you want them to be, you can now pick them up and carry them into those positions. And also, when you're doing a move, you can also change what you want to do halfway through the move. So you can now do mid-move adjustments. So if you're picking someone up and maybe you're too close to the ropes, you want to try and change something, you can do that. Maybe if you're going for a certain move, you're going for a power bomb, you want to change it, maybe go for a DDT, maybe you might be able to do something like that. So you can try a few different things. They've also expanded the backstage brawls with the new arenas and objects. And there will also be backstage brawls online, so you can now do backstage brawls online. That's pretty cool. You can now search for things on the community creations a lot better. Now on the current game, you search for someone and you will find everything but the someone that you search for. So hopefully now when you search, for example, I don't know, CM Punk, you'll actually find CM Punk instead of finding Jeff Hardy maybe. I don't know, but finally we might be able to search a little easier. And the last couple of things, the Royal Rumble's had a bit of a change. So now they're kind of adjusting it. So let's say, for example, the New Day's in the Royal Rumble, Big E's in the Royal Rumble, Kofi Kingston comes out to join the Rumble. Well, basically, Big E and Kofi Kingston, since they're a tag team, they'll work together to help eliminate other people. So kind of more like what you see in real life. Instead of tag teams immediately going after one another and kind of forgetting the fact that they're a tag team, they'll now work together as a tag team. And I'm assuming, for example, if they're the last two left, they'll go at it, or there's an opportunity to eliminate their opponent that may come into play. which I think would be pretty cool. We might be able to set up a few kind of turning on each other's storylines there, maybe. Last but not least, new Elimination Chamber model. So obviously the WWE had a new Elimination Chamber earlier this year, and now in 2K18 they will also have the new Elimination Chamber. So that's all the new features that have been announced for now from the, I guess, the YouTubers Play early access. That these are the new things that they were able to discuss and had information on. So really exciting stuff. A lot of really promising changes. From the sounds of it, I think most of this is very positive. It's sounding like they're really trying to improve this game, really trying to make this something great. It's had the potential for a long time, but hasn't quite lived up to it. Hopefully this year we start to see them really living up to their potential and getting this game to on that NBA level. Realistically, that's where they should be, on the same level as that. But let me know your thoughts on these changes. Which change are you looking forward to the most? I think for me personally, 8 in the ring is pretty big. I think that's something that I'm really looking forward to. Alright, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on it and subscribe to see more WWE 2K18 news and updates coming your way very soon.